Hi everybody,
Hello,
it's Crystal.
and Mr. Bob.
How's everybody doing today? So, first off, I want to say I do not have a tutorial for this hat. This hat was a gift to me. It's knitted from my friend Granny D from the YouTube channel Knit, Purl, and Squirrel. Thank you, Granny. I love it. So you guys should check out her channel if you have not subscribed to her already. If I remember, I'll put a link below. I probably won't remember. But me and Mr. Bob got a toy today. Well, actually, I did. And Mr. Bob's going to help me work it. So
I'm going to attempt it. I'm not sure if I'll do any good, but
you will.
maybe.
He'll do good. He does good at everything.
Hey, stuff. Sprinkles.
Sprinkles. It was Evelyn's
birthday cake and stuff.
Evelyn turned 5 days, so yeah, and she wanted sprinkles on her cake.
Lots of them.
I said she's no longer my little princess. She's my queen of my house now. Okay, so whenever I did a giveaway of those Stanwood yarn ball winders, remember I told you guys that I have one, but I never used it. I always wrapped it around my knees and wound it by hand because that's, you know, what I always did. Well, you know, I got to thinking, I'm like, maybe I'll get one of those, what is it, babe? Swift? Yarn Swift.
Yeah.
Now, many of you probably have these. I don't. I've never had one. It's where you wrap your hanks around it. This is the Stanwood brand. I bought it from Amazon. Now, I'm not affiliated with Stanwood or Amazon. You can find these on Amazon. Maybe, I don't know if they'll sell out or whatever. But anyways, let's try it out together. Mr. Bob's going to see what it does. I got a hank of yarn. Maybe it'll be easier than using my knees. I don't know.
I know what it does, but
It's big.
it's umbrella-y.
You need the instructions.
Sure.
Mr. Bob uses instructions.
I read the instructions.
Hey.
I've put together too many things and you get halfway done and then you realize that that one critical step is 8 steps back and you have to take the thing apart and because it won't go together unless you do it in order, so
Hey.
Too many mistakes like that.
Real men use instructions.
I've heard. I have heard.
Okay. So this is a Swift. Let's see how well is it made.
Sure.
It's wood, solid wood.
It's wooden. Ooh.
Whoa, that's big. So
It's like an old-time clothing rack.
umbrella or something. So, like I said, a lot of you probably have one of these. I don't, so I thought I'd give it a go. This one mounts to the table.
I know this is kitchen. This one goes here. I'm almost certain it's like this.
I figured since the Stanwood was, in my personal opinion, the best yarn ball winder, that their Swift would probably be the best Swift. Now I don't know for certain because this is the only Swift that I have had.
Freddie the alpaca likes it.
Hey, let's flip this around so we can see. Okay, so here it is. It is rather big. Don't mind my mess. And Mr. Bob's going to put a hank on it. There's my yarn ball winder over there. It is the Stanwood king size, like I mentioned that I have. Don't mind all those little boxes of Little Debbie's either. Those are mine. I won't deny.
Little Debbies.
Little Debbie's.
A lot of Little Debbies in this house.
Gotta have them.
They stole the scissors, babe.
Oh, no. So we're going to try to... Alright, just a second here. Here, while he's finding the scissors, see, it is quite big. It is rather large, but I think you can make it smaller to fit your size of hank you got. And then it mounts to your table here, Stanwood Needlecraft. I got this on Amazon, remember? So.
Where this is tied around it?
Yeah.
You cut those, right?
Let me see.
Or did I just mess it up?
No.
There's something, one that was tied around
This one you cut. And that'll be through your 2 ends.
Oh, this is my 2 ends.
Evelyn, holy moly, huh?
Yes.
You birthday girl today?
Yes.
Okay, so I made it a little too big here.
It looks cool. Okay, so he's gonna... Oh, yeah. And then you can just...
Yeah.
It looks like it's all hard.
What do you mean?
Like it's all tangly. I wonder if it's gonna work.
I think it'll work. Okay.
And then what?
Make sure we got it in the right spot. Okay, let me find my end.
Right there, you can cut that and swift it up. Hook it to the yarn
Okay,
ball
which one
winder.
should I do, you think?
I don't think it matters.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do this one. I'm going to cut this one closer, so it's...
In case you wonder what yarn he uses, and he's using Etrofil Baby Cashmere. He's going to cake it up, and then I'm going to use it on my Addie and make a blue hat for Hat Not Hate. Okay, now Mr. Bod's going to feed the sandwood here.
Okay. Go through this.
In case you don't know, he'll show you.
And then through this. And then right across there.
I want to see it go with the Swift.
Nope.
Which way you turn it?
Tighten this up a little here. And then you turn it to the right.
Turn it to the right. My bad camera skills, sorry guys.
Okay. Now, oh, tangled. There we go. There we go.
Now that's cool.
Oh, snagging on me a little.
Oh no, the hank's
It's
all.
okay.
Oh, the hank is just tangled a bit.
There's probably a few spots.
See, I've used this many times when I first got it for like balls of yarn,
Never for Hank.
but I never use it for a hank. I put the hank around my knees. Now the Swift's kind of cool. It is cool. It is big though. I do have to say that. But
Well, it's gotta be for the Hank.
yeah, it has to be for the hank.
But it's adjustable. You can put it.
Why is that rattling? Is this?
It's just on your table.
Oh, because I see vibrating on my table. It's kind of neat. Look at that, guys.
There.
To make it a nice cake, that sure does beat the knees. Hey, it's the bee's knees.
I knew you were gonna say that. Oh.
Beats the knees.
Oh no, 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 no.
Mr. Bod. Oh no, it came off.
Malfunction.
You were going too fast.
No.
What happened?
Slipped.
Hey, things happen. Oh, it just came off the feeder thing?
Yeah. There we go.
Well, I think that thing's kind of neat. For those of you that have these, let me know in the comments, do you like yours, your Swift? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to do this.
That's way easier than a knee.
It's making a nice cake.
Yeah, I knew it made nice cakes on the ball winder, but I never used it for a hank. I always just...
Gotta watch your slack though. So it'll jump the track.
Watch your slack, it'll jump the track. Let me see your cake, Mr. Bod. Looking good, looking good.
This cake?
What?
Looking good.
Fancy cakes, Little Debbie.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
What? It went too fast. Mr. Bod's flubbing up.
No.
I'm just joking.
Just a demo.
Talking about Little Debbie's.
I'm just showing you what not to do.
Oh.
I make the mistakes so you don't have to.
He makes the mistakes so you don't have to. Don't pick up a little box of Little Debbie's while you're winding.
That's right. Don't pick up a little box of Little Debbie's while you're winding your little ball. You could have a little mishap.
Well, that went faster than doing it by hand. I do have to admit.
Faster than that. Look at that.
Whoa, go Mr. Bod, go.
Woo! Okay.
Whoa, oh, look at that mess you just made.
Calm down.
Should have went to the end.
I am.
You're going to go to the end? Go, 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 go. Okay, so it's finished. You can stop this.
There we go.
There's your cake. Now, this works also, I mean, the yarn ball winder works with skeins, or skeins of yarn and stuff too, but this is...
That's a satisfactory cake.
I'm satisfied with it.
Me too.
You know
I'm
what?
plenty satisfied.
I do prefer, when I buy hanks, them to be in hank form. I never, like, if I buy from small yarn companies, I never want them to wind them first. You know, sometimes people ask, hey, I'm going to turn my camera back around. Okay, because some people, you know, when I buy from small yarn shops, hand-dyed yarns and stuff, you know, a lot of them be like, you want me to cake it for you? And I'm like, no, I like mine in hank form, which I do like in hank form, but I always just use my knees and do this, and then I use a yarn ball. But now I can just center pull a cake. I'm gonna use my Addie and make a blue hat for this. You doing another one?
I'm gonna do
Oh,
one
Mr.
more.
Bod dyed that yarn himself. That's this incredible Hulk yarn.
Yes.
This was pretty cool. So it does adjust to the size of your hank, right?
Yep.
It can get real big and then real small by this little
Yeah, it's just like an umbrella.
thing right there. Yeah.
An umbrella.
So it's made out of pine wood, is that right? It looks like pine, doesn't it?
Sure. oak.
Oh,
I'm not sure what it's made out of.
I doubt it's oak.
I
but
didn't
I
look.
don't know. Oh, I think that was $55 on Amazon, if I can remember right. I'm pretty certain that's what it cost.
Well, it is as of the making of this video.
Yes.
After this video, it could be $155 for all we know. Depends on what kind of
I
company
went
they
through the
are.
Addy today. It was like $320 on Amazon. I'm like, what the crap? What the crap, man?
What happened?
I paid $250 for mine. That's like bad business for that person. Keep upping the price of that.
Do you tie these after we're done with them?
No, they come.
Oh, the
like,
hank was already tied like
the
that.
hank was already tied.
I see.
These are from.
Here.
Okay, you can use that top one. All right, Mr. Bot's gonna go again. He likes it.
What?
You like it?
I do like it.
It is pretty cool.
Yes. Just gotta make sure I'm getting the right one. I don't know how well this hank's gonna work. It's the homemade.
The hand. Mr. Bot died. Mr. Bot hand died. Turn that light on. Maybe that'll help out some. I'm embarrassed on my desk. Oh well.
It's not my desk.
It's mine. I admit it, man. There's Yoo-hoo cans and everything everywhere.
I don't drink Yoo-hoos.
I do.
No, I don't. I don't eat these cakes either very often.
I do. All the time. Hey, look at that.
If she didn't buy the cakes and stuff, I would never buy them.
Yeah.
I would never get them.
Have some self-control. I see you eating them. And that's not my pack of chocolate-covered Oreos up there either.
Yeah, right. Those things are gross.
You're gross.
See how defensive she gets? She's defending the Oreos. They are gross, though. Don't get the chocolate-covered, fudge-covered Oreos. They're disgusting.
No, they're not. They're really good. But you cannot eat too many at a time or you get a
You can eat
bellyache.
half of one. That's about it.
But I'm different. I can handle sweets.
Hey, I have to say, that's a small box of Oreos, and it's been in here for quite a while. They must be pretty
I
intense.
had 4 boxes. There's only one up there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Go, go. Let me see how let me look at your.
I like it.
You like this thing,
Oh
don't you?
my gosh,
Don't
look at
be
the
winding
fibers.
up all my hanks
I should have
tonight.
put my filters in my nose. Look at the fibers.
Yarn fibers everywhere. Yeah, this wool is not pre-wash. Well, you done it again, Mr. Bond.
Done it again.
The green cake's pretty cool. I don't know what we're gonna make with it, but maybe I'll throw it in a giveaway one day because it's Mr. Bot hand dyed and hand caked, all by Mr. Bot.
All by Mr. Oh, Mr.
He dyed it and he caked it. It's going in a giveaway.
Look at that. Look at this.
It's a Mr. Bot special.
Pure beauty.
It is. That's nice. Well, that's it. I'm gonna turn my camera around one more time. Well, that's it. My thoughts.
That was fun.
It was fun. My thoughts on the Swift Wonder. Like I said, Swift.
She's been calling it the Swiffer.
Swiffer,
I
whatever.
have to keep reminding her that it's not a Swiffer.
It is adjustable to like tall wise and width wise to adjust to your hanks.
Fully adjustable.
Like I said, I already had a yarn ball winder. I already knew how that worked. I knew that Stanwood, in my personal opinion, is the best. So I did get the Stanwood Swift.
Works really well.
I'm sure they have others.
Looks like nylon gears. Nice.
And so this is what it makes. I'm sure this is what it does to whether it be a hank or a skein. It always makes them into cakes.
If it's string, it will do this to it.
but like I said before, I never had a Swift to wrap my hanks around like that. So I always used my knees and wrapped my hanks around my knees and wound them like this. Although I must say this is much quicker. I am pretty old school style, so I might stick with that. I don't know.
Aren't these center pull now?
Yeah, they are.
And this is not.
I got a yarn bowl from Gary. Gary from Urban Yarns. Check him out too.
A yarn bowl?
Gary. Yeah, he makes pottery.
Yeah.
Right there.
Is that what people use these for? They set the ball in it and put the... Oh.
It rolls around and I don't go all over the
I was
floor.
using the bowl off of... the picture off of for KitchenAid.
Hey, it works.
When I was making hats, it was working really well.
Any bowl works, yeah. Some of them have holes.
It was for big skeins,
out the side.
Or big balls.
You said it, not me. All right, we're gonna.
Hey, they're your big balls, now mine.
I'm gonna have to put a rating on this video because of your mouth.
I'm talking yarn, dog. Yarn.
I'm editing that out.
Yarny fight.
I'm editing it. All right, we're gonna go. We just wanted to do a short video so I can show you
these
And
cool things.
This cool yarn swift here, because
Super cool.
like many of you probably have them. Don't mind my messy room, but this is my first time. And see how big it gets? It is rather big, but at least it comes down easily, right?
Yeah, you can go
And then you can put it right back
all the
in
way
this
down,
box
just like this.
and
Boom.
store it.
Nice and compact.
Does it go back in the box
I'm
easily?
liking this thing. I like that it's made of wood like that too, not plastic.
What are these little things for? Why they got holes?
I'm sure there's all kinds of stuff you can do with it. Maybe you put an end in there. Maybe
make
to
it-
wind the hank back up. Maybe you can wind it back up.
I don't think so.
No? I bet you could if you really wanted to.
You wind hanks by hand, don't you? You guys can let me know that in the comments too. I don't think you can use that to redo a hank.
You can use a machine. It's just
Oh,
circular.
you hank a hank by hand.
And then you go like this. No, I don't mean twist
What's
the hank.
that?
I don't mean twist the hank. I mean wind the hank.
You're being weird.
You wind it up first, don't you? In a circle.
The hank?
And then you take it, and then you twist
I
it.
mean, when you get
I
it.
actually put it on the end of a pipe,
Uh-huh.
and then I use another pipe to twist
I
it.
guess you could take this and put it back on your stand wood and then spin this in the opposite
Yeah, that's
direction.
what I was thinking.
And then
It wouldn't make the hank, but
And then you would have it in a circle, and then you could twist it into hank format. Is
That's-
that what you're talking about?
that's what I'm talking about.
You
hit
know
the nail
what?
on
We
the
could
head.
do it. Oh well. Anyways, I like it. I think it's cool. Whether or not I use it all the time, I don't know. Like I said, I'm pretty old school with my knees, but it's still
With your knees.
using my wrapping the hank around my knees and making them.
Oh,
fit,
with your
I
knees.
said.
I thought you meant your knees are hurting or something.
No, I. All right,
so that was pretty awesome.
it was pretty cool. I like it. Like I said, I don't know whether or not I use it. We'll see. I do like the old way.
I'm going to use it. I'm going to turn. One day she'll be sleeping, and I'm going to come in here and turn all her hanks
No,
into
don't do that.
cakes.
Don't.
And then set them back on the shelf and see if she notices.
I will. I'll be upset. I like hate. I think the coolest way that you can present a yarn is hank formation, but I think it's the worst way to have to unwind it and use it. So
Yeah.
most of the time, because I always had to do it around my knees, most of the time I leave it in my hank form and don't use them. But
She doesn't use them because they haven't been changed into cakes.
because I don't have the Swift, I guess. Swiffer.
Now you have it.
I got the Swiffer now.
Anytime you want to make a cake, let me know.
I will.
I'll make a cake.
You'll
with
be
you.
the first person I call. You'll make cake with me.
I will. I'll make cake with you.
All right,
Cakes.
we're gonna go. Thanks everybody for watching.
Yep. Thank you guys.
I'm gonna turn this into a hat right now for Hat Not Hate.
Yeah,
Hey,
it matches my hat.
don't forget to check out hatnothate.org. Lion Brand's anti-bullying campaign.
It's a .org.
Blue is the color for anti-bullying. Together, us crafters, we may not be able to end bullying, but we can make a difference for our future generations. Check it out.
Always build people up.
Always. Bye, guys.
Have a great night.